bigger. It's better. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible. It's finally ready. Hogwarts Great Hall. This is the best set I've gotten in a while. Ooh, 11 figures, minifigures, not including the Basilisk, the Fox, the Phoenix, and somewhere in there is the Sorting Hat. Oh, not to mention Hagrid or, Scabbers or Peter Pettigrew. Dude, this is a... Ooh! It's even hard to pick up. Oh. Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh, dude, this is... Woo! Oh! There's the, now I've already seen this, but I'm just acting, you know how it is. So the Mirror of Erised with 4 different ones instead of one non-really reflective one. I really hope that's reflective, though. Not just gray. It sort of looks like it is, with a little... But it could be printed. So then there's the Great Hall. Who would have thought? 75954. 75954. I have that set. This is hilarious. So then there's 75953, which is the Whomping Willow set, which I hope to get very soon, so that I can form like Voltron, the Hogwarts, and the Whomping Willow and Basilisk and Fort Angela. But who cares about that? Hogwarts! And now, there's also the, banners, which don't match up with what I've seen of the instructions in the built set. Ravenclaw and Gryffindor on one side, and Slytherin and Hufflepuff on the other. Now, that may be true, but depends. And then there's the sorting ceremony, which includes Susan Bones being sorted. And then there's the Basilisk and in the Chamber of Secrets fight. And then there's the sailing to Hogwarts, even though it's rowing to Hogwarts. And then the moving staircase. This set, whew, I can't wait. Now the only problem I have so far is that Nearly Headless Nick isn't really nearly headless. He's just normal headed. Wow. On the set, he's actually headless. That's just trick of, deception. But 11 characters: Rubeus Hagrid, Nearly Headless Nick, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, then Professor Quirrell, Professor McGonagall, Professor Dumbledore, Malfoy, Bones, Granger, Potter, and Weasley. Whew! Now, some people, including you, Tom, thought that this was Ginny Weasley. I personally thought that was Hannah Abbott, as it showed on the back. I'm not picking it up again, but as it showed on the back, she's being sorted. Woo! And she was the first one to be sorted in her year, as well as Harry's year. But yeah, I thought it was be soon Hannah Abbott, but Susan Bones, who's more popular, famous, if you will, mentioned more in the later years, while Hannah Abbott is mentioned in the earlier years. But, Lego. But I cannot wait to build this. But first, let me sing a song. Hogwarts, Hogwarts, Hogwartsy Hogwarts, teach us something, please. Whether we be old and bald or young and scabby knees, our heads could do with filling with some interesting stuff. But now they're bare and full of air, so teach us things worth knowing. Bring back what we forgot. Just do your best, we'll do the rest, and learn till our brains all rot. Now that you've heard my musical talent, you shall be treated with a little something of me building this Lego set, because I can't wait to build it. done. Oh gosh, dude. This is truly the best Lego set I have ever had. And you know what? If I've had better, I was too young to even keep it in one piece. So my favorite part is, no, not my favorite part, but one of the best part is that this is a mirror. If you put Harry in front, it will, well, first of all, if you put Harry in front, let me get Harry. He's a little tight on the board. He's a little tight, like kissing himself in the mirror, but you can really see his reflection. He's in there, which is really great. I sort of wish that they just had the parents, right? Or the socks, or the helmet and broom and cup and, you know, knee pads and stuff like that. And the subsequent Philosopher's Stone. But if they had just that, that would still be cool. So then behind there is the Phoenix the Fox. No, Fox the Phoenix. And behind that is some pieces. I think this is the worst put together part of it, because you can sort of see inside of it. It's not the best, but it makes do. It definitely makes do. So then down a level is what appears to be Dumbledore's office of sorts. And there's a chest that you can't really open, but that has a couple of gemstones in it. You got a diamond, you got a sapphire, a ruby, a yellow gem. I don't know what yellow gems are. You could say amber, and an emerald. Then you have a black spider and the sorting hat on his post. Then down on the second level is the potions room, which, if you include the other set, the Whomping Willow, there's a couple of potion rooms. There's the potions room, Snape's office, and then there's this one. So you have a cauldron, and then you have a smaller cauldron, which is great for carrying because it has the handle. And then over here is some already put together potions. You have a green potion and a blue potion. And then you have a cup, which I would put over here because Dumbledore needs a cup. But either way, and then you have the moving staircase, which is really cool. So then there's the pegs over here that you can attach the castle onto. And then you have a broom for Filch, or the house elves that are in Hogwarts, that Harry doesn't notice till his 4th year, or 3rd year. Then back there is a frog, which I believe the other Whomping Willow has a frog too, which would be great for Trevor. Then in the Great Hall, there are 5 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Great Table. So these banners, though at first I thought, you know, that sucks if it's the House Cup, right? Because it's Gryffindor or Hufflepuff, which is good. And then it's Slytherin or Ravenclaw. And if you have them both together, Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Well, who won? It doesn't tell you. But it could also be used, not as the House Cup, but as this is the Hufflepuff table. This is the Ravenclaw table. Slytherin and Gryffindor. though in the book it has longer tables, but Gryffindor and Slytherin are on opposite sides, but I said, screw it. Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw like the emblem. Now, Scabbers I put up here because I do not like this Scabbers. The minifigure series I like better because he has a balding patch. But nevertheless, I put a rat up there because, seriously, Hogwarts doesn't have rats. I guess you could do a spell like Verminous Deletus. And then you have some floating candles, which I love that you can sort of move them about. So then you have brooms, and on the Hufflepuff table, I place Susan Bones. And on the Hufflepuff table, you have a teapot and a mug. Then on the Ravenclaw table, you have a pastry. Then Slytherin has a chicken leg and a dish, which I made Draco eat. The dish, the chicken leg. And then in the Gryffindor table, which is unfilled as of this moment, I have a cake. At least I think that's a cake on it. And then Quirrell I put, if he had an alternate expression that's a lot more scared, like fear, I would put it there. Because, troll in the dungeon. Troll in the dungeon. I thought you ought to know. And then he faints. So then, I have Dumbledore and McGonagall on the, high table. And then there's the house cup behind him. And then the other seat I have empty because I would prefer to put another teacher like Snape or Flitwick or perhaps Trelawney in there. Then on the exterior, yes, we also have a furnace. I forgot to read that. So then the exterior, furnace in there. It's really cool. The exterior has a window, as shown in the film, and then has these plant pieces, which only appear in like a couple of sets, like 3, I think. This one, the Whomping Willow, and the roller coaster, which is an awesome set, by the way. I love the roller coaster. It would be great if it was motorized, but even if it was, the cost would go up. So I'm fine how it is with a crank. But nevertheless. So then in here, I have Hermione entering the Great Hall. Hagrid bringing Harry aboard to the on the boat. Or Harry's just getting off. The only problem I have with the dock is that it can take apart easily. Like, if you pull a person up, or if you just pull a boat up. Sorry. Then I have Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. I put up in the tower floating around because I'd prefer this to be the Gryffindor Tower versus Dumbledore's Tower or another one. But nevertheless, and these sort of move out just a bit, but it's fine. Higwit out this clock piece. I don't know why they didn't print it. It would be easy if they just printed it other than a sticker. Which, talking about stickers, there are very few. There is the Mirror of Erzed, not this one, but there's the Mirror of Erzed, which has its own paper all to itself. And then there's this one. The banners, some siding, and the clock. That's it on stickers, which is wonderful. Stickers, there are so many things that could go wrong with stickers. License plate, for example. Seriously, I wish you print them, because they can go askew. I had to peel up the Ron Weasley's Mirror of Erzed. And yeah. because there was a bubble in it. Just a bubble, which understandably, there's a bubble. That's how stickers work. Now, the final build that I haven't mentioned before, the Basilisk. Why in all names holy, why in Wizard God would this be in here? I mean, seriously. What in the name of Wizard God is this in here? Either way, the Basilisk in the Great Hall. Seriously. I didn't buy this set for the Basilisk. The Basilisk made nothing for me. Convinced me in neither way. If anything, I would have preferred if the giant squid was in here. Because at least the giant squid makes sense. Because the boat on the trip to Hogwarts. Duh. It just makes sense for the giant squid, not the Basilisk, the scourge of the Chamber of Secrets. Slytherin's pet. Now, those people would say, but you included Fox in it. Yes, Fox the Phoenix. Yes. Fought the Basilisk. But nevertheless, that Fox belongs in Hogwarts. Fox would belong in the Great Hall and subsequently Dumbledore's office. The Basilisk? It's just awkward. I mean, hold on, wait. It's just awkward and just sitting there like nothing. I mean, I guess that's like me. But nevertheless. I mean, hold on, wait. Awkward and just sitting there? Has no place to go? Dude, that sounds like me. But either way, there's no place to hide it away. If this was the Chamber of Secrets, though, then yes, I would love this. This is not the best Basilisk. I would prefer a greener one. Maybe less bad lipstick job, makeup job. But nevertheless, this Basilisk is just awkward. It doesn't belong in here. Now, if I could transform this into a giant squid or a kraken, no wait, it's just a normal giant squid, not a giant magical squid. But nevertheless, it's hard. I think I prefer the older one, even though I've never had it. The older one looks better, even though it has swords for teeth. The older one's better. Also, you can't really lift up its head. It's sort of. If you go womp. But nevertheless, the Basilisk isn't the best. I wouldn't have included it. I would have included it in the Series 2, which would possibly have a Chamber of Secrets, Ginny, Tom Riddle, Lockhart. That would make sense. But still. Yeah. Not good. The minifigures of the Great Hall. First and foremost, I will mention Nearly Headless Nick, which, isn't his real name. It's Sir Nicholas. But, it's a really great one. I sort of wished it was either A, transparent, right? No, sort of. I like the gray, right? I sort of wish it might have been transparent. Just a little bit. Maybe the head, right? Not the clothes. But it's really great. If it wasn't transparent, I would have preferred glow-in-the-dark skin. But it's still great nevertheless. So there is a frumpy face, if you will, and a smiling face. I prefer the smiling face because that speaks to Sir Nicholas's personality. I love this new hairpiece. I'd use it for a custom Ollivander. Really great. I love it. The corset. I don't know what it's called. I should have looked these words up when I was writing the script. But nevertheless, this piece, the piece of article of clothing is really great. I love the printing, especially in gray. Next up is Albus Dumbledore. He has long hair, not the same as Luna's, which is what I may have thought at first, or said in the review video. Then he has a Gandalf beard, but he has a beard print underneath, which is really great. The serene, kindly Dumbledore, which is basically just Dumbledore, has his half-moon spectacles, while the frumpy, I said frumpy last time, while the frumpy head, one could also say stern head, is without the half-moon spectacles, which I'm not sure if that's a misprinting or if they actually did that on purpose. Either way, his hat is printed on the back, which is a great addition. I sort of wish that they included a hat hairpiece combo like the other Dumbledore alongside his normal hair. So the clothing is really great. The wand piece, since they this is the set that denoted their wand colors. For example, there are no remaining wand pieces left. Hermione has the same wand as Dumbledore, the light tan wand. The dark tan. I think that the naming system isn't the best. Then again, this is great. Dumbledore. I love this version of Dumbledore. He's a lot better than Michael Gambon. Nothing against Michael Gambon, but the actor, at least the how they wrote the actor, how they wrote the character, is a lot different from the first two movies and books. No, the first two movies versus the latter. So the next one is Quirrell Quirrell. He is a secret Death Eater. He is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, as well as is the life support of Lord Voldemort on the backside. And I really love how they base this off of the films, right? Versus the movies, which I don't necessarily love. I enjoy that they add little things like Voldemort isn't the same. The Voldemort here has a different head printing than the Voldemort in the minifigure series, because that one was based off of the actor. While this one was based off of the rest of the film. So I sort of wish that they used the old turban piece that had the sash down below, but nevertheless, it's still a great piece. Then Rubeus Hagrid. This is a new version of Rubeus Hagrid. The older one had a larger head. It was really weird. Had a larger head, a brick-built umbrella, as well as the torso was one piece. So this Rubeus has hard hair. I can't keep him up. Has hard hair instead of rubber, so I can't squeeze it. Then the next one has also a new difference is that this is a normal minifigure head. He doesn't have a reverse side, which sort of stinks because his hair covers up his head, unlike other figures. Right? This covers up his head. You don't see another head. So it would have been cool if it was, a stern, neutral expression and a happy expression, because that is Hagrid. He's joyful and happy. And then there's the torso, which is separate from the arms. This came in a bag, a smaller bag, like Dobby's head would, or what else would appear in one of those bags? I don't know what else would appear in one of those bags, but they sure do. I'll show you the bag. This is the bag that he came in. Well, these are the bags that small pieces came in. This crinkles, right? Well, this is a crunkle. Nevertheless, this Hagrid is great. He also has short legs, so his legs are immovable. But if he had long legs, he would look a lot taller and a lot skinnier. And he just doesn't look right. His overcoat, the idea of the overcoat sort of just fails if you have bendable legs, and he's just weird. I mean, yeah, you can move the legs, but that's, no. Next up is Professor McGonagall. Now, if you look and see, oh, that's a smiling face. Yet why does on the box it shows a stern face? It's because there is a stern face. This is the worst design of the whole entire box. Nothing against Lego. It is not bad. It's not good. So she has a smiling face, and she has a stern expression. That's not, no. The hat does not cover it up, though if you just look like this, yes it will. But if you look right there, it's hard to see, but it's not covering it up. I hope they make a new hat, because this is, yes, an old piece, and they sometimes update pieces, but they need to update it, because it's just not good. I love the addition of the legs. This is the first set in which all of the McGonagalls have normal legs. The last one that came out was in the Hogwarts that came out in 2011 or 10, and then the one previously came out in Chamber of Secrets, when Chamber of Secrets came out. So that would be 2003 or 2002. And that one included, some of them included dresses, while some of them included legs. I don't know why. Maybe it's UK versus US, or perhaps it was just accident. Like, I've gotten the Batcave one time, and yeah, it had the newer helmet with the Batman had the newer helmet with smaller ears versus the older helmet which had thicker ears. So maybe it was just an update, if you will. They later sets had a different piece. But nevertheless, this is Professor McGonagall. Not the best figure out of them all. I really want to get a gray bun hair piece, because I can forego the hat and put a gray bun piece so that it will cover up the face if it is without the use of the hat. But until they make a new hat piece, I'll probably be using a gray hair piece. As I am running out of time, I am grouping up the student body. So Ron is right here, then Draco, Harry, Hermione, and Susan Bones. The Gryffindor students are Harry, Ron, and Hermione, the Golden Trio, and then the Slytherin student is Draco and Susan Bones. At first, people thought it was Ginny because of the red hair, the telltale red hair, the sign of the Weasley, but then they looked closely and thought, that's golden black, not golden red. So that would be Hufflepuff. So people either thought it was Susan Bones or Hannah Abbott. I myself thought it was Hannah Abbott, but it's Susan Bones. Hannah Abbott would have been a great figure because she was the first one to be sorted by the Sorting Hat, and the promotional on the box showed her being sorted, so that sort of looks like it's Hannah Abbott. Draco Malfoy is a little different from his previous versions, other than the short legs. He has yellow hair, not blonde hair, which it's okay, right? I like it's a lot more to the books, right, versus the movies, but nevertheless, these are really cool. Hermione Granger. She is the, smart, bookish, girl in the Golden Trio. I love the new hairpiece. It's a lot better than, it's not better. Well, it is better. That's why they made it. But it's better than the older one, and it's a lot better than the one that they used while she was a adult. in 2011 and 2010. The princess hair. And then Ron over here has a fear expression. And then he also has Luke Skywalker hair, which I enjoy the Luke Skywalker hair, especially when I had long hair. I didn't change it. Well, I did change it to the suave Superman hair, but I decided that's not like me. It's too red of a hair. That's why I changed it back to long hair. I don't have long hair anymore, but this Luke Skywalker hair is great. The next figure is Harry freaking Potter. He, the new hairpiece, though I've seen this hairpiece before. It's in the, Lego Harry Potter minifigure collection when he was in his pajamas. I love the new headpiece. Also, I've seen it before. So this isn't really special to me because the, robes and legs are in another, the other people, minifigures, and the hair and head I've already seen before. Though the reverse side I haven't seen. So the reverse sides, Ron has a happy expression, Draco has a smirking expression, Harry has a feared expression, Susan Bones has a sad or possibly angry expression, and then Hermione Granger also has a angry or possibly fear expression. So these are the figures, and that's it on figures. Except if you count Fox the Phoenix, the Sorting Hat, Peter Pettigrew as Scabbers, and the Basilisk. Which I don't. Those are figures. I've already talked about the Basilisk. Peter Pettigrew Scabbers is the same exact figure. And Fox is, well, Fox. So in review, this is a great $100 build. It's definitely worth more than $100 in my books. The only bummer, if you will, that I have is the Basilisk. I would have preferred something different. The Basilisk just doesn't belong. Another one would be the tower. This part and the staircase are completely fine, but these parts, except maybe this one, the potions room, I sort of wish was a Gryffindor common room. And if they had a Gryffindor common room in this tower, they probably would have excluded this and would have included this in the Whomping Willow. Though I also doubt they would include that in the Whomping Willow, as this set is a feature, while the Whomping Willow is more of a playability. You crash into the Whomping Willow. You go to Snape's office. You sneak by Argus Filch. And then you arrive safely in the Gryffindor common room. And then you can write about it too on Vernon and Uncle Dursley when you go upstairs in the morning to the Owlery. Blah, blah, blah. I understand that this is more of a feature and less of a playability. There is the staircase playability, the candles, all that stuff, the mirror. But other than that, this is a great build. I would definitely recommend it. And I love it. I'm a Ellen and Tom video. If you like what you see, like what you saw, please comment down below, like, and subscribe. You don't have to comment down below. I just say comment, like, and subscribe a lot. So, if you have any suggestions on future videos, please contact me and my cousin will make a video based off of it. Yes, that's the best time to explain it. So, I will be doing videos. I will be doing history lessons, fake history lessons, Lego reviews. Both of us will be doing Lego reviews, and we'll be doing, well, sort of what we want. We'll, post a video. If you don't like it, well, then don't like it. But, yeah. So we'll be trying different things like history lessons, that's a definite. Hogwarts sortings. That's gonna be a big thing. So, let me explain what me and my cousin like and don't like. So we like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, Legos. Definitely Legos. Our whole thing will be Legos and Harry Potter. Maybe some Marvel stuff too. We'll be talking theories, at least I will be. And whatever you want. Fair enough. But yeah. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment down below, as well as like these videos. And we'll continue making more of them. We'll be back in a jiffy.